To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an itch, man, I'm making. Oh, I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goals. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start trimming. Till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give up.
What's going on YouTube? This is the one and only Justin Valencia alongside with Delaware Mike. And today we have a very special guest with us today. He is the unbreakable Chet Rippley. Chet, thank you for joining us today.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
All good here. All good here.
Chet, excuse me. I'm sorry. I want to address a topic here.
What happened, Mike? What's going on now?
Well, now, I was in the store today, and I hear somebody go, Valencia, Valencia. And I look around, and I'm like, I'm thinking you're in. It's a girl. And I'm like, me? Girl? She goes, yeah. She goes, me? And, listen, it's me. No, I'm not Valencia. I'm Delaware Mike. She goes, oh, I thought you were Valencia. Valencia's side. I watched this podcast. And I'm like, no. And then she said, well, your name is down there underneath you. And I'm like, no, that's my co-host, Justin Valencia. And she goes, oh, I thought, and I'm like, I don't like that. So I don't like the name Valencia Society. I don't get any credit. I don't want to be known as the guy with the green water bottle. All right. So
that's the name of the show. Mike.
I know, but we got to change it. Let's change. I don't know. No, but I want equal billing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What do you want to be called?
I want to be, first of all, I want to be equal partnership in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with equal partnership, we have to split everything.
Yeah, just down the middle, just like Bill Alfonso.
Well, we just got these microphones. Let me write that down. We got the headphones, you know what I mean? So I edit it. We got that down. The internet, I'm paying for the internet. I'm paying $60 a month. We got the electricity, the bright lights, so the pens. We got the waters I buy. You use my water. You refill it with my water.
It's tap water.
Yeah, you still refill it.
What is this? Yeah,
1,297. I mean, that sounds fair, and we'll change it to the Delaware Mike Show and Justin Valencia Show.
No, I want it to be called the Delaware Mike Variety Show with JV. How about that?
Let's.
You want me to pay $1,200?
We'll change it to whatever you want.
And let's just keep it the Justin Valencia Show. Don't worry about it. Never mind. It never happened.
Oh man, Mike, what's going on?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Proceed with the interview. Chet, thanks again for joining us today. How's everything going over?
Oh, it's going great. How about you guys? You guys good?
Yeah, all good here.
Where are you at?
I'm in Indiana right now, Columbus, Indiana.
Oh, okay. Is that south or north or where's that near?
It's about 45 minutes south of Indianapolis.
Oh, IWA Mid-South Territory, right? I got you.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but.
Well, I mean, Olynyk?
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm not too familiar.
I've been around there.
Yeah, all the shows up there. Yeah, I went to were for IWA.
Yep.
I think we had a CZW show up there one time. But Chet, anyway, what was your first? Let me start off with the question everyone asks you. What was your first memory of pro wrestling?
Oh shoot, that's Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior title versus title. I was like 3 years old.
Oh wow, that was a good one. That was a classic for sure. We were. Well, I was a Hulkamaniac growing up. What's your opinion on the Hulk stick?
Yeah, I mean, I like the WWF, like Mankind's and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
I love Mankind and Sabu, so.
Yeah, ECW. I was always into the stuff that everyone else wasn't into.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So Chet, you started watching wrestling with Hulk Hogan and all that. What other wrestlers did you like growing up?
Oh, like I said, Mankind really drew me in, like when I was in high school. And then Sabu, Tuesday night, staying up until like 2 in the morning watching ECW. That's where it was, you know.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Were you a big ECW fan growing up?
Well, I was. I had all the toys, all the action figures from. I think they was from Dollar General, actually.
Wow.
Wow.
Those are some rare ones. Those are some rare, hard to get.
Right, right. See, I used to go to ECW in the late 90s. He lived right down the street from the arena.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I was at Sabu, Terry Funk, Bob Wire, all the pay-per-view, all the stuff from like 96 till they ended.
Wow. Wish I could get that lucky. Never got to see ECW live.
Excuse me?
I never got to see ECW live.
Oh yeah, I know. It's all right. Well, it's good times now.
Yeah, no, for sure. So what got you in what made you want to be a pro wrestler?
Oh, I always wanted to do it. I did amateur wrestling in high school, and it just kind of carried over. So I've always wanted to do it, so it's my dream.
Now, do you think amateur wrestling helped you with you started doing amateur wrestling, then you started doing pro wrestling? You think amateur wrestling helped you out a lot?
Oh yeah, it helped me. It was conditioning. I was already in shape, so it was a big plus to get in.
Ooh, first day of training.
Yeah, no, for sure. And how was your first? What can you remember about your first day of training?
Oh, it sucked. My trainer was like, take some bumps. Didn't tell me how to bump. Banged my head, concussion. He just wanted to make sure I was ready for it. And then he told me to run those ropes. Man, those ropes ain't no joke the first day.
Oh wow! And that was the very first day. Going in there. You bump. Now, how did you feel going into your trip to the school? Were you a little nervous?
Oh yeah. Because I was always hearing all these bad things about your first day, how they broke Hulk Hogan's leg and stuff. So I was real nervous going in, but it was nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Huh? Did they teach you? So they taught you they gave you like a tryout, and they tried to wear you out and see if you'd come back the next day, or?
Yep, that's pretty much what it was. Just bump and run the ropes. Bump, run the ropes.
Huh. Were you the only one there in a new group, or did you just?
My training group was 4 people. They all dropped out. None of them wrestle now. So that tells you anything.
Right, we get that story from a lot of people. Even some of the girls, they were the only 5 people showed up and 1 stayed. Well, 2. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. The amateur stuff helped you. Yeah.
Now, how long did you train before you had your first match?
Oh, it's kind of embarrassing, but it was like 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The first week, I guess. Yeah.
But it was 3 weeks of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so it wasn't like just one day. Here you go.
Right. I guess if he's had an amateur background, he learned enough to get through a match. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
So what do you remember about your first match? Were you real nervous?
I was actually sitting in the crowd, and they pulled me out from the crowd as a surprise, I guess. And I really wasn't thinking about it. I was just thinking about what I needed to say when he pulled me out.
Oh, so you were like a plant.
Yeah, plant. That's a good one.
Yeah, okay. So he was a plant, and they pulled him out. And were you nervous? Were you like, oh man, yeah?
I was more nervous about what I was going to say and not messing up what I was going to say than the actual match. So, because we went over the match 100 times before the show, so.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And who was your opponent for that first match?
Leon Elliott from Madison, Indiana.
Oh, okay. And end up for NWA Supreme?
Yeah, it used to be NWA Supreme, yes.
Okay. Oh, wow. And after that, you started wrestling for them regularly, correct?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Didn't ask about the etiquette. We're always curious. We get different stories from different people. And I'm always fascinated with I understand the training, the etiquette. Like, what did you do, or did you make any mistakes about the shaking of the hands, the back room, stay out of this guy's seat, keep quiet. Like, do you have any stories about that, or were you trained?
When I went down to the arena in Jeffersonville, my first time, I didn't shake the promoter's hand, and that caused a little bit of heat. So after that, I learned my lesson real quick.
Wow. Well, so what happened? You didn't shake his hand, and who got on you?
He didn't get on to me, but he told my trainer, Eric Draven, and Draven made me run those ropes for like 20 minutes.
Oh, man. You didn't know, were you just nervous, or you just didn't want it, or you just forgot?
I just didn't even know. I didn't even know who he was. So.
Oh, so it's your job to know. Okay, I got you. And then what about
now when I get to the arena, I shake everybody's hand. I don't care if they're just ring crew or whatever. I'll shake their hands. So
to cover yourself.
Yep.
Now we always ask about it. You guys. Some wrestlers got that little soft handshake. I guess it means something about
the brother handshake.
The what?
The brother handshake.
Yeah, you do that?
No. It's so weird to me. It's just like I don't know. It's like a limp noodle.
I do it just for the hell of it sometimes. Like, oh, you a worker? No, I know about it. Yeah, these funny stories. But do you get that from people?
I do sometimes, yeah.
The older guys?
Yeah, sometimes, yep. Tracy Smothers is real bad about that. That's how he shook everyone's head.
I thought it means something like I don't know, I'll take care of you or something like that, or like let's go easy, or I don't know, some kind of insider thing about it.
It used to be back in the old days. They was a worker, so that's all that was.
Oh, secret handshake. Okay, good.
Yep.
I better stop. Good
times. So, did you watch any Combat Zone Wrestling or IWA Mid South growing up?
I didn't even know it was around when I was growing up, honestly.
Oh, really?
It wasn't around back when I was in high school. I mean, it was, but it wasn't like it is now. So I wasn't even aware of CZW and IWA until I got into the business.
Oh, wow.
Those people, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. No, for sure. Wow. So with etiquette, like you were taught like the respect that if a legend's in there, you give care, you do all that stuff. You got all that in training.
Yeah. Yep. Every day at training, we did the same thing as like when you walk into the arena. That's how we did it.
See, I'd be nervous. I'd be like, okay, you're checking hands. Don't get in that seat. Don't stand there. Don't ask questions. Don't start saying I want to jump off a balcony.
That comes later.
So now you've been in it for a long time, and you've been in tournaments, and you wrestled all over the country. So
6 years, just 6 years.
That's a long time, and you've been all over the place, wrestled veterans. When do you get the feeling like, okay, I can be a little more like in the dress in maybe in a new dressing room, like, or like I can act a little different, like I got to be, I'm not, is there a feeling you get like I've made it?
I got the feeling in 2020, right before everything got shut down. I just felt the momentum coming, and I was like, here we come, and then everything got shut down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. So being a 6-year vet, when did you start doing hardcore wrestling? What made you start doing it? I watched some of your older stuff, and it was mostly like regular wrestling, correct?
Yep.
And
I've always loved the hardcore style and brawling. I just never thought I could do it because I was so small.
Oh,
but then one day I was like, we had a storyline, and it ended up with a hardcore match, and after that, it just took off after that. So.
Yeah, look, Bailey was not that big. What's his name?
Who's that? Slack.
No, the guy from Deep South.
Rare?
No, the other one. The Sweet.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. I couldn't remember the name.
Oh, Neil Diamond. Yeah. He's about my size.
Yeah, and I mean, even Spike Dudley. You don't really have to be big. Women are doing it, and they're being.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, size doesn't mean anything in hardcore wrestling because you're using a weapon.
You're
You're using weapons and you're doing a different art form. I see. Yeah.
Yep. And also in Madison, Indiana, they don't really do a lot of hardcore stuff, so that played a part of it too. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Another, a lot of different wrestling. So what was your first? You would consider a hardcore match? Going into that match, were you a little nervous?
Oh yeah, I was. It was against my trainer, so I knew I was going to be in good hands. But it was still, I didn't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him. Make sure you get the weapon in right and all that. So.
Oh. So you wanted to do the hardcore? You told him you wanted to do it?
Yeah, and he's very, very old school, so he wants to do storylines to build up to that stuff.
Oh.
So it was like a 2-month storyline before we actually did it. So.
That's good build up. It's a build up.
Oh yeah.
It does. I do like the build up.
Oh wow. What else we got?
Awesome. I'm just seeing what you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So you've been in a lot of tournaments. We see you've been in. He did 2 rounds in the Carnage Cup. I love the Carnage. A lot of Carnage Cups. I think it's like the rite of passage for the hardcore guys. Like, do the Carnage Cup. You don't have to win it, but do one match. Say you've been in the Carnage Cup, and then go off and do all the others. You get a feeling like that, the Carnage Cup?
I did, yeah. I definitely won't do it again because all the stuff that came out. But yeah, It was a good learning experience for sure.
It's a learning experience, but it's kind of like you did it once. It's like something you did one time, get it out of your system, and you can say you did. Then you can do all the other ones and try to have other goals. I don't know. It's something about that Carnage Cup, like, welcome to the South.
Yeah. Was that your first time wrestling Remington Roar at the Carnage Cup?
That was no, actually, my first death match was against Aiden Blackheart and Remington Roar at AWR.
Okay. Now Remington's a big guy, right?
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, we interviewed him too.
Did you?
Yeah, he loved the hardcore stuff. Yeah. That's all he wants to do. Yeah, he really likes it.
That's his niche. He's found his niche, and that's good for him.
We've seen that one spot he took from. He threw you off in them chairs.
Yeah, that was my first death match.
Oh, was it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Who planned that one out? Was that something you picked in?
Aiden Blackheart planned that out, and he said, "You don't have to do it," and I was like, "Oh, we're fucking doing it," and then we did it. So.
How bad did that hurt?
Oh, it hurt. Everything about deathmatch wrestling hurts.
Yeah, right. But they say your adrenaline's working while you're wrestling. You don't feel it that much while it's happening. That's what
you feel it afterwards, for sure.
Oh, you feel it afterwards. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Okay, so what do you think's worse? You've done gusset plate, right? You've done a gusset plate.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think is worse, gusset plate? What about the little Kenzais? You never did this.
Well, the Kenzais are way worse. They go in deeper and they're hard to get out.
Okay, so Kenzais are worse than the
gusset. Yo, they're way worse. I haven't ever took one, but.
Oh, okay, yeah, we hear it's hard to get out. But the gusset plate is more of a visual. You know what I mean? It's like instant visual. So yeah, I can see the Kenzans. The Kenzans aren't as visual; they're just in there. But we know from fans that, like, wow, that thing is deep in there. Yeah.
You ever seen a video of someone pulling them out?
I was standing next to Kobe at TOD when the doctor had a pair of pliers and his head went like 2 inches of skin on his head, and then it went. Whoop, we were right there. I think I got one from that. So I got it at home. I'll bring it next time.
What's the worst weapon, the most painful weapon you ever taken in your career?
I'm not really sure. I honestly, they all suck.
Okay. We appreciate what you do. Look, I always think.
Hold on, a rubber chicken. That was probably the worst one. I'd rather take 1,000 light tubes than that rubber chicken again.
the rubber chicken on a pole match. Yeah, what was that about?
Oh, that was just kind of silly. But
It hurt.
do what?
The chicken hurts.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I would rather take 1,000 light tubes than that rubber chicken ever again.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I take a rubber chicken. I didn't know. Okay, I thought rubber chicken was like gimmick, like didn't hurt. Yeah. Wow. All right. New appreciation for the rubber chicken.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. So,
What's the worst injury you had thus far?
I dislocated my elbow in a match.
Oh wow! Now was
The
that
table didn't break. Yeah, the table didn't break, and I fell off the top rope, and my arm went like this, and it was a complete S.
Oh.
But I finished the match.
Oh wow!
yeah, you know these guys. Look, I watch NFL and I watch pro soccer and things like that. And every time I see a guy go down and he's laying on the ground, he can't get up, I'm like, wait, I'll watch a hardcore a death match, and there's guys doing things that are way worse than that, and they're getting up, and
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I respect what you guys do, man. I do.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Definitely
Yeah, no, I like it.
That Mickey Knuckles thing, that piece of glass she had, like last week. I don't know if you've seen that or not. Mickey Knuckles, she had that huge piece of glass. She finished the match and was walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how she finished the match with that big old gaping hole in her, but yeah, she's tough as nails.
She is.
Yes. Speaking of Mickey, you wrestled Mickey.
Yep, I did.
What do you remember about that match?
Oh, she is no joke. That's for sure.
Now,
She,
she wants to be hit hard. We've talked to her, and she wants you to hit hard, right?
yep.
Now,
Yeah, she comes out and just wow, and then she wants it right back just like that.
right.
So
Tough cookie. What do you think of it? Like, you know, I was watching deathmatch hardcore for years. She was one of the first to wrestle a man in a hardcore style matches. Like, then now everybody's doing it. But does it feel a little different when you're wrestling a girl and you're hitting hard and stuff? Or
nope, they're wrestlers. They're not women at that point. They're wrestlers.
they're not women at that point? Okay, yeah. Because it's always weird because and they want to. They want to be there. So it's not like they're being forced to do it. They want to do it. And I think they feel good about I stood in there with a man. You're almost elevating these women when you're almost. I hate to say it. You're kind of doing them a favor because they're getting at a man status, and they're tough. They're paying their dues. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you got to treat them that way. Because if you go easy on them, then everybody looks bad. Like, don't do it if you're not going to do it. Right? I got you. Okay.
Who would you say is the best deathmatch worker in the Midwest?
Remington Roar.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He is tough. Yeah.
That'd be a dream match. If I could pull someone from the past, someone from the present, I'd love to see Remington Roar and Wife Beater go at it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, man.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Were you a fan of Wife Beater and the CCW guys like Mondo and all those?
Like now I am, yeah. But like I told you earlier, growing up I didn't know anything about it, but watching it now, definitely.
When did you find out about the IWA Mid-South and the CZW and all that? How long ago?
Oh, when I first got into the business about 6 years ago, I heard about Ian Rotten, and I did a charity show for Ian once, and then that's where it kind of expanded from there.
Oh, okay. IWA is a good stepping stone. We've seen a lot of people come through there. You know, it's like it's a good stepping stone. Wow. So you got on. You learned about these kind of late because there was 20 years of incredible matches and tournaments that you had to catch up on.
Yep.
Do you remember any TOD or King of the Deaths or Carnage Cups that stand out, like certain matches or anything?
Not right offhand. I can't.
It all blends together. I can't remember either ones, but you like Wife Beater and Mondo
and Necro Butcher. Yeah.
Oh, Necro Butcher. Yep. Yeah. He wrestled Necro.
Yeah, he wrestled Necro.
in AWR in Indianapolis.
Yeah. I like that AWR.
In the Taipei death match, correct? In the Taipei.
Yep, Taipei death match.
What are your
That
thoughts on,
motherfucker hit hard.
what were your
He's
thoughts
probably
on,
the hardest I've ever been hit in my life. Necro.
Really?
Yep.
I've never heard anybody say that. You're the first one that. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, everybody. That's a standard comment. Yeah, you've been hit by the hardest by Necro.
the heart? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he broke Scotty Vortex's jaw one time.
He broke Dilt's jaw in that last match.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, he did break his jaw?
Yeah, that's what Dilf told me yesterday. I was on the phone with him. He said, Necro, love the guy. he gave him the hat.
Oh, well.
A good exchange. Necro's hat
For a broke jaw.
But were you after the match? Did you have a couple beers with him?
I don't drink and I don't smoke, so no.
Oh, we had Necro over. We brought him into a couple conventions, and he stayed over at my house a couple times. And man, that man can drink.
Yeah.
Oh, I know he could.
Yeah.
I seen him sit there after our match and just putting him away. I was like, damn.
I know. It's okay.
We counted.
I don't know. He could drink some beer. You don't want to. You got to definitely buy him a case. Don't take him out to the bar because it'll break your bank.
He's a good guy.
He'd rather have it that way anyway. That way he can just get it. He doesn't want to have to go get beer. You need to have a supply for him because he can't be wasting time going to the bar and ordering it and all that kind of stuff. Because by the time he's at the bar, he could have already polished off one.
Yeah. We have Joe Callis from the Outlaw Macho. Are you in that group? Any chance?
Yeah.
We sent in a couple questions. One of the questions was Chet Rippley. The name, is it shoot or where did it come from?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay. Sounds like a real name.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like something outrageous. Like guy could be. I mean, if you looked it up on the phone book, there's probably a Chet Rippley somewhere.
Yeah, no, for sure. Also wanted to know, what's your end goal in deathmatch wrestling?
What was that?
What's the end goal in deathmatch wrestling? Where would you want to see yourself?
Oh, couple wins in the tournaments, the bigger tournaments.
Everybody says the tournaments. We've interviewed a lot of guys, and the tournaments mean more to them than titles in an organization. And they said that even making it to the finals and losing is a big goal.
Yep.
I mean, they want to win. So, you've been in Carnage Cup, you've been in a lot of different tournaments. So it means a lot to get that tournament, huh?
Oh yeah, that is one of my goals, and then wrestle for GCW.
Oh, GCW.
Yeah, GCW.
Oh, that's plannable because they travel everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, if Brett's out there watching this, we'll put it out. Yeah. So you won a couple titles. We see.
Yeah.
Now, how did that feel? Like when you win a title and you get the belt after the match, does that give you a special feeling that you have a title from the federation?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what does that
mean?
What do you feel?
It means the company you won that title for has trust in you and faith in you. So it's an amazing feeling.
It is an amazing feeling. So when you won your first title, what did you think? What were you thinking of? Did you get does your mentality change? Like, I gotta step it up. I got a title. I got to take this a little more serious now that I have a title. What do you think about that?
The first one was a kind of a fluke because I split my head wide open and I finished the match, but I still won the match. And like after that, I was like, all right, here we go. We got to step it up and all that. So.
No, I've seen that. We've seen it in CZW where guys like Drake and Matt Tremont, they win a title. They have a long title reign. Like every match is over the top, and you can see it. You're like, wow, this guy's different. Major titles. Yeah.
Probably the best one.
Who do you travel with? You got a crew of guys that you ride with?
Aiden Blackheart and Remington Door most of the time.
Oh, Remington Roar. Oh, yeah, you got to watch that video we did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Wow. Yeah, he's willing to drive long distances. He's in Cincinnati, I think, right?
Yep, he's in Cincinnati now. He was in Kansas for a while.
Okay, so you guys might meet if you're traveling. You might meet up with someone on the road, and then jump in a car, or they'll jump in your car and keep going.
Yep, that's how it normally works.
Okay, planning, and map reading. Yeah, I got you.
Speaking of title matches, on March 11th, you have a title shot for the Outbreak Championship against Jason Cage, correct?
Yep.
What can fans look forward to in that match?
What was that you cut in and out?
Oh, what can the fans look forward to? What are the fans going to see in that match?
They're going to witness Chet Rippley get his revenge for him breaking my mom.
Okay, and then on the 18th you have
her.
What's
That's my mom.
Okay.
Oh. What did he do? He broke it? He broke the mom?
Oh yeah, he broke her jaw. Look.
Oh no.
Broke her jaw right there.
Okay.
Oh.
You get that revenge.
Yeah, we're gonna get the revenge, and you're bringing back that title.
That's right.
And then on the 18th, you're wrestling Remington, right?
Do what?
On the 18th, you're wrestling Remington in a death match, I believe, right?
No.
No, I thought I read that somewhere. I thought I seen it online. Delaware Mike must have messed up my.
I
switched my.
Yeah,
notes.
I sabotage his notes so he doesn't know. So he doesn't.
On the 18th, I'll be in Pikeville, Tennessee.
Pikeville, Tennessee. Okay. So we were okay. So have you been in the East Coast? You've been out here yet?
I've been to the Monster Factory twice.
Oh, the Monster Factory, right? Mantua, New Jersey. Okay.
Yep.
Paulsboro. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was your first time out here?
Yep. Yeah, it's been about 4 years since I've been out there. So.
Okay, we'll get you out here sooner or later. So, what do you think? Is it a different scene from? Because a lot of people think the East Coast fans and the East Coast scene is a little different from the Midwest and the South and all that.
Oh, it's definitely more intense fans. They're more hardcore fans.
Yeah.
They love everything wrestling out there. So.
Out here in East Coast.
Yep.
Okay. Did you see any sights? Did you go to like ECW Arena and check it out?
No, unfortunately, we stayed at the Monster Factory inside the gym while we was there for the 2 days.
Oh, the old Japanese dojo hotel type of thing, huh?
Yep.
Okay, well, you could have gone. You were right over the ridge. I mean, I hate to say it, you could have just when you went home, you could have gone over a certain bridge and got off the bridge within 5 minutes, been at the arena.
I didn't even know that.
Oh man, you should have asked me.
Ask you.
Oh, you didn't have. We would have told you. I'm surprised the guys that are there.
I'll be over that way in April 29th.
So you're coming April 29th.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up
Okay, go
next. April 29th, Find Yourself Wrestling, big debut for Find Yourself Wrestling. You have a big tag match set for that date. What can the fans look forward to?
Violence and chaos.
Ooh, I like it.
Have any stipulations been made thus far?
It says there's no DQ tornado tag, so.
Okay. You like brawling outside the ring, out into the crowd?
I love brawling outside the ring.
Yeah, I've seen your matches. Yeah, I've seen some of them. What does it give you the thing like the schoolyard fight feeling, like everybody's around you, like and then you're in there in the middle of the crowd? Is that what you like about it?
Honestly, it makes me feel like Bruiser Brody. Like when he would go into the crowd with the chain, that's what it makes me feel like. So.
Okay. I got it. Yeah, some places. Well, I mean, it's good being in the indie world. You can get into the crowd. If you're with WWF or the major federations, they're not going to let you jump the guardrail. I mean, and if you do, it's for 2 seconds, and then they jump you back in. But you guys could go. Do Let me ask a question. Is it up to you what you want to do out there? Or
Most of the time, the promoters just go out there and say, "Do what you do." So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now we've seen some promoters get nervous and almost have like a heart attack. They're out in the crowd like, they're worried. But I guess not to get hitting, do anything with the crowd. But has a fan ever gotten inappropriate with you or done something like they should, like I don't know. We've seen videos where they get a little overzealous and they like try to get in on the action. Has that ever happened?
Not with me, no. I've been lucky that hasn't happened yet.
Okay. But how would you handle that, you think?
You got to take them down.
Oh, yeah. All right. I got you.
We always bring up the gathering of the Juggalos. The fans there are crazy. I don't know if you ever seen any of the videos. Some of them have even tried getting in the ring. They're just wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you was cutting in and out there, buddy.
We were talking about the gathering of the Juggalos fans. Are you familiar with all those?
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, that's up in your area actually. They they do outrageous things, but it's like accepted behavior almost.
Yep. I actually wrestled for JCW in West Virginia at the Hootenanny Hoedown, and then just being in that crowd was like different from anywhere else I've ever been.
Oh, okay, cool.
How are the fans? Did they cheer for you or you?
You're cutting in and out a lot.
I'm sorry.
Is it these new microphones?
Can you hear me back? How did the fans? Were they booing you? Were they cheering for you?
So I came out doing a hillbilly gimmick, and I was doing the whole, the clapping, and they was cheering for me. And within 30 seconds, I got a "you fucked up" chant, and then "this is awesome" chant. So.
No, okay. I never do that. I never say "you fuck up" because you know what? I know the guy's trying, and I don't want to throw him off and make him feel bad. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think of that when people do that? Let's say you do screw up, but there's two kinds of screw up. There's like you slip off the rope by accident and fall down. That could happen in an actual fight. And then there's the like the screw up where you don't even hit the guy or something that is like a screw up. So the you effed up. I don't look at it as always being a you effed up. You might have fallen off the top turnbuckle and fallen outside the ring and landed on your back or something. That just naturally happened. But if you do something and you like a chair shot that barely touches the guy, that's bad, right? Yep.
That considered to me that's a "you fucked up" chant.
That's a "you fucked up." That's what I'm saying. I still wouldn't yell it, but I understand. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like I mean, not an accident.
Yeah, not absolutely.
Like if you swung the chair and then the chair like fell out of your hands or something, it could happen.
It could happen. Yeah, especially with all the blood.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. All the sweat.
You want to know what I got the "you fucked up" chant for?
Yeah, what'd you do?
So I did a tope over the top rope, and the guy moved. And I just hit. It was grass. I just ate shit, and they was like, "You fucked up. You fucked up."
Okay.
Like, okay.
No, that's just a crazy bump. That's a crazy. No, that's not a F up. No, that's cool. We like. I mean, that would be good to watch. You did good on that one. Yeah. No, that's not. No.
Is that video online at JCW?
I'm not sure. I can probably find it and send it to you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You did a couple of no ring death matches. What's your opinion on that?
Oh, those are awesome. I love them. I'll do those all day long.
The no ring.
Yep.
Is it hard? Would you say it's harder to prep for a match like that? Like you're kind of limited to moves.
Well, when I was in them, it didn't matter to me. I did the same moves, so no, it's the same preparation.
Okay, but you don't have nothing to jump. It's kind of like a playroom brawl type of thing.
Yep.
But he likes brawling, so so he gets to brawl the whole match. So he likes it. If that's the style he likes, yeah. Okay, I got you. Interesting.
But when a promoter messages you, you rather work a regular match or a death?
It's whatever they prefer, honestly. I get more bookings for regular brawling matches than I do death matches, so.
But no matter what, you want the rough. You want either rough and tough like brawling or death match or something like brawl. You don't want. You'd rather do that than like just regular scientific type of match.
Yep. I would way prefer a death match and brawling or hardcore match and just like a luchador match, honestly. So.
Oh, okay. You're hired. You're hired. Hire this man. Give him a contract with us. Okay. That's what I like to hear. Yeah.
Absolutely. Have you watched any of Find Yourself Wrestling stuff?
I have not. Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. I'll send you the link. Dilf is going to be there. Dilf and Pondo, which I'm really looking forward to. Dilf taking on Pondo. It has a really good card for that show. Looking forward to it.
You're cutting in and out way a lot again, buddy.
Wait, this new microphone. You got a new microphone. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you, yes.
I wonder what you're doing.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep squirting around. Okay. All right. Yeah. What else we got? So yeah, Satu Jin, Jay Chris, Cole Redrick, Hoodfoot. You wrestled a lot of the big name deathmatch guys, man.
I'll do it again too.
No, I know. Appreciate it. Oh, Ron Mathis. You've worked with him a lot, right?
Just once in Madison.
Yeah, I like him. That guy's pretty good. He comes out to the East Coast a lot. He's a real veteran, huh?
Yeah, he definitely is.
You learn anything from him, or did he give any?
We just fought around the arena a little bit and then took it home. So
He's got the best team. You got merch? I think you had one thing. Didn't you have one thing with a skull on it?
Yeah. I got actually next week I will have a bunch of shirts, hats, and probably some coffee mugs out. So.
Okay, all right. You bring them out there to the East Coast. People.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pictures, stuff like that. Yeah.
And if anyone watching this wants to purchase something from you, what's the best way to get it?
I'll post it on my Facebook next week when I make them all.
Okay, good. Restaurants.
Yeah, restaurants. While you're traveling, what's your favorite restaurants to go to?
My favorite restaurants?
Or stops.
I like Del Taco in Colorado. That was an awesome place.
Okay.
And then I love breakfast food, so anything with breakfast food, Cracker Barrel, Waffle House, IHOP, anything but Denny's.
Oh, you know what? Oh, that's crazy. Somebody we had loved Denny's, and we're like, Denny's. And I'm like, he picked Denny's. I gave him Waffle House, Cracker Barrel, or Denny's. He took Denny's. And then the other guys went with Cracker Barrel.
I've never had a good experience with Denny's, so.
Okay. What about your Cracker Barrel? What do you get there?
What is that? The breakfast sampler, I think.
Oh, the gravy, the biscuit, the
yep.
hash
brown. Hash brown casserole and the ham slice.
Okay, try their spicy chicken sausage they got.
Oh, okay. Might have to do that.
Tell them to cook it light so they don't overdo it and dry it out, but it's good. Yeah. Pancakes, good, little jars. What else we got? The Waffle House. You got a Waffle House near where you're at?
Yeah, it's not the one here in town. Ain't very good.
Okay.
A lot of knotheads work there.
All right. Wawa. You ever heard of Wawa?
I have. Actually, when I went to New Jersey, we stopped at a Wawa.
Oh. Okay. What do you think of that place?
It's not as cool as Brewski's.
Brewski's?
Or Bucky's.
Oh, Bucky's! Who told us about? Oh, your boy Remington Moore loves Bucky's, right?
Oh yeah. It's like the world's biggest gas station. They have everything in there.
Bucky's. I gotta look that up. I wonder how out east they go.
Oh yeah, we gotta check them out.
There was one in close to Georgia. That's about all I know.
Bucky's. Yeah. But the Wawa is good. We like the Wawa. A lot of guys like the Wawa. Big Joe loves the Wawa. and the regular guys they like Wawa. But, what else do you hit?
I'm a very simple guy, so I have water, breakfast food, like I said, and if we stop at a gas station, I usually grab a water and probably one of those roller things on the grill.
Oh, okay.
I'm a very simple guy.
All right. Well,
did you see the angle where Zandig and Schmack had at the Peking buffet?
Zandig and who? Schlack?
Yeah. Do you know about the Peking buffet in New Jersey?
No.
Do you know about the Schlack Zandig restaurant?
No, I didn't know he had a restaurant.
No.
All right, yeah, yeah. You were cutting in and out. I just heard Slack and restaurant. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Open a Chinese restaurant. No. Yeah. He's up there, Tom and flipping the egg roll. No, you saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there for that.
Was you? That's awesome.
Yeah. So, what about the Chinese buffet? Would you go to one of those?
Would I go to one? Yeah, we stopped in one when we went to Atlanta, and it was real fancy. And I was like, man, I can't afford this place. And it was like $5. So I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And it was a fancy place.
Oh yeah, $5.
I'd be in there every day.
Well, they had like this whole buffet of sushi like out there too.
Oh.
All right, you got to hit the Peking buffet. What part of New Jersey?
Richfield.
That's north.
And
Okay. Who are you coming with? You coming by yourself or?
It would be me and Aiden Blackheart.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
yeah, we're in a tag match together.
Oh, okay. You can hit the arena. You can. We'll try to direct you. Look it up.
Yeah, we can meet up and you can take us there.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to the show. Yeah, all right, something like that. Yeah, that would be good. We'll talk to you down there. But the show's on a Saturday.
Saturday night,
and then it's
29th.
On
April 29th.
Okay, and Pondo's on that too.
Pondo's on it. Pondo's wrestling Bill 101 in a death match. You have a couple other good. I mean, I don't know if they've been announced or not, but
okay,
a really good card. I think people are gonna be. It's gonna be a good.
That's on Saturday. I mean, so what would you leave for that? You leave at night and then make the ride in the morning, like.
We'll make the plans the week of. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, you'll like it. It's coming out. That's cool.
10 minutes from New York City.
Oh, it's way up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's cool. 15 minutes.
Wow. You're cutting in and out again. Real bad.
He was said, I don't think I've been in New York City. He's only been in New Jersey. You've never been in New York City, right?
When my dad came back from Iraq, we actually went to WrestleMania 20 up there. So.
The big stadium. Okay, yeah. I went to that. Yeah. Is that the one where they had all the shows in New York, the side shows, the convention, and all that? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. What have we got? So we got the restaurants. Yeah. What else we got there? That'll be good. You come down to that. Yeah, we'll try to get up with you then. What else? You're from Flint, Michigan?
No, not really. But
I thought you were from Flint, Michigan. Okay.
No, I'm from Columbus, Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. Okay. Oh, all right. Then
Do you have any questions for us?
No, not that I can think of right now.
Okay. What about so you watched the JJ Allen video, right?
Yeah.
JJ Escobar. What about would you be interested in going down to that compound down there?
Maybe if I was invited, yeah, I think it'd be pretty fun. Tear it up.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. They have a big ring down there, and they get a lot of publicity. They did a thing on Vice the other day. Did you see that?
Is that the Juggalo one?
Yes.
No, I have not watched that one yet.
Yeah, watch that. And then Vice also taped the Grand Prix, so there's going to be a second part that deals with the wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they bring
I'm
in.
gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, they mix it up with pros and their crew, and it makes it a really interesting show.
Okay.
They do a lot of wild stuff.
Yeah, you feel good there.
Yeah,
It's close to, well, it's Virginia, so you probably make it there pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's like maybe an 8 or 9 hour drive for me.
No, not that far.
yeah,
Virginia. Oh, you're near Indiana, between south of Indianapolis. Yeah, okay, yeah. I got you. Well,
a little ways away.
but it's not too bad.
No, it's not that bad. We drove to Colorado and it was a 20-hour drive. So.
Oh wow.
Oh, really? Wow, that's. But that was for a tournament.
Yeah,
Right?
Slave to the death match.
Yeah. That's a big one too.
Yep.
Is that a different scene? The fans out there, are they a little different? Because they're almost way out west almost.
They're more relaxed than like the Midwest or East Coast. They're like they love anything about wrestling. They just want to be entertained. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, they definitely have a good. Everywhere you go, different people following.
Right.
Chicago has got angry fans. I know that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love the death match. It's all love.
Oh yeah.
What else you got?
Not much. I mean, we pretty much covered a lot of merchandise. Yeah, they're gonna get that merchandise out there, and then maybe we're trying to meet up with guys at that show. Like Honda, it sounds like a really good show.
Now you're cutting in and out.
Oh man, he got these new microphones. No, I mean, I think. Well, you can hear me now.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay. I hear like a little.
So where can the fans see? Catch you at? What are your social media pages?
What? Do what?
Social media page, Facebook.
Chet Rippley, everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. Do you now that since you're on YouTube and IWTV and all that, do you get a lot of interaction from fans far away in other countries?
Not from other countries, but like when I was in Colorado, I was never there before, and people was coming up and going, "Chet!" It was kind of cool.
Yeah. See, you know what's good now? Years ago, if you were in the Midwest, come out East Coast, the only people would know you is if they were tape traders.
Yep.
Now, you can have one good match and everybody knows you. Everybody knows. Like Hoodfoot and all those guys that came out of nowhere. Yeah.
Everybody knows. What's the strangest thing the fans?
What was that?
Go ahead.
He said, "What's the strangest thing a fan has asked you to sign?"
Oh, their sock they was wearing. That was pretty weird.
What?
Yeah, they pulled their shoe off, and I was like, "Can you sign that sock?" And I was like, sure." I signed it.
You're easygoing. You're a mellow dude. Yeah, I can picture you like, all right, yeah. That's funny. We're getting all kinds. Are you hearing beeping noises and stuff now?
I just did, yeah.
Yeah, let me continue it without. Yeah, there we go.
What?
Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Perfect.
All right.
Oh, God.
All right, perfect. All right. Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? What about you get a lot of people, once you get put through a table or you're all bloody, you get a lot of people asking you to sign stuff with your blood on it. I get a lot of that from people we interview.
Yeah, a few times I have. I actually hit a fan with a guslet plate, and it was a guslet plate on a water jug, and it broke and it hit him, and I had to sign that for him with my blood.
Oh, wow. about deathmatch fans can take cuts and they're not going to be big babies about it.
Oh,
Nope.
sure.
Well, I mean, or you'd be a real idiot. Lose an eye or something. But I mean, like, it's called, it goes with the territory. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I've been to so many tournaments, and I'm proud to say that I've never been injured by anything flying. I'm always there, and I've been right in the middle of the mix sometimes. But I got a good record of not getting hit by stuff.
Yeah, when I broke that water jug, it was a freak accident. It hit the ring post and just like exploded in like 18 different directions.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I've seen some matches lately where I don't know how the fans aren't getting hit by that.
I know. Glass after glass.
But they take it. They like it.
So in your 6 years you've been wrestling, what's the one match that you say you always show? Like if a person had never seen you say, I want to watch one of his matches, what match do you show them?
With me, Aiden, and War from AWR.
Okay.
That's like top notch right there for me.
Okay. What about do you have a lot of like maybe friends or relatives that aren't into wrestling, and then you show them what you do and they're like, whoa? Or have you ever brought a person to a show and they didn't expect to see what you do?
So my family, they all support me, but if I show them like a death match, they go, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" So.
Well, they love
and then what was the last part of that question?
Excuse me.
What was the last part of your question?
Look, like friend, have you ever brought friends that that didn't know anything about wrestling, or show them like that, and then they're surprised?
All the time. Like my shoot job, I show them videos all the time. They're like, "How do you do that stuff?" So
I know it's funny. I used to always like where they'd run a show somewhere, and you could spot the local guy and his wife that are bringing their kids. Like, oh, we heard there's wrestling, and and I always keep an eye on them. Like, oh, they lose their mind after a couple matches. They're like, I'm watching them, and I'm like, oh, I got to see their expression on their face. They're holding their kids. Some of them like it. Some of them go along with it. Like, all right, I'm here. This is something different, but some freak out.
Yep.
That's a tournament.
Yeah.
Because we're so close to the venues.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll bring in people that have no idea what they're doing. Watching their face is entertaining, you know?
Yeah. It's entertaining. Did you ever? Have you ever heard it? What do you guys? So when you're in the car, what do you guys do to kill time? You just talk wrestling all the time, or do you guys listen to music? What do you listen to? What do you do to kill those long rides?
Music. Then we played the wrestling game where you name a wrestler that starts with A, and then you say like Albert. Then you guys wrestler with P.
Oh, okay. Here, I got a good game. Try this next time with the guys. If you see a sign that says something like whatever the sign is, make that sign into a wrestler. So let's say it said, you see a sign that says Roddy, Wisconsin, like Roddy Piper. Or if it says like Mid-South something, you're like IWA Mid-South, like pick something in the sign and add it to us and make a wrestling name out of it. Like
that's a good idea, actually.
Remington, West Virginia, like Remington Roar, or Rippley, Montana, anything like Charlotte Flair, or anything you see, sign and turn it into a wrestling slogan.
I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah.
Any advice for anyone that's watching this and want to start wrestling? What advice would you give? Oh.
A lot of goofs out there.
We broke up on a lot of what?
Goofs.
Oh, goofs.
Goofs? Balls.
A lot of goofs.
Are you talking about the fans or the wrestlers?
Both.
Well, I like to compare wrestling fans to kind of like the U.S. Open or the Masters tournament, or they're a lot like the Wimbledon crowd in England for the tournament, the tennis championship. They're very similar to the opera crowd. Like during the like, if you don't like something the opera singer does, you just yell out something, or feel free to like climb up on stage and get involved in the play. Very sophisticated group of fans there. Those wrestling.
I love them all.
I do. No, we do too. We are them. We're them. Good time. I know, man.
Do we have anything else?
No, we're good, man. We liked this interview. I hope you liked it.
Oh, you cut out on us. What was that?
Well, I said thank you guys for having me. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Okay, good.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you April 29th, Richfield, New Jersey. That tag match is going to be a rubber knocker.
Yeah. And maybe if I can show you the arena or something.
We'll hang out. We'll hang out
Or with social media. He knows about it.
Yeah, I got him on my Facebook, so I'll reach out to him when we head up that way.
Okay, good, buddy. All right. Well, thanks for being on the show, man.
Thank you, and we'll see you April 29th.
New Jersey.
Thank you.
Make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an inch, man, I'm making. I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goals. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket. Got a killer instinct and it's just the beginning. Breaking down walls and the hurt start thinning. And the more you push it, the fast start trimming. Till you're the only one standing up straight, winning all.
No, we never sit still. It's time to stand up, time to take the red pill. To make this our world, gonna die on this hill. Be ready to fight and be ready to kill. We never give